Did you know that over 8 million Americans over the age of 60 have a circulation problem serious enough to be putting their life at risk? And most of them have no idea? And here's the terrifying part. The very first warning sign isn't chest pain. It isn't dizziness. It's something so small, so easy to ignore, that most people blame it on their socks. Cold feet. If your feet are always cold, even when you're under a blanket, even in the middle of summer, your body is sending you a message. And as a board-certified internal medicine physician, I need you to hear it. Because what starts as cold feet can end in something that takes away the one thing every senior I've ever treated is most afraid of losing: their independence. Stay with me, because in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what's happening inside your body, why most doctors don't take the time to explain it, and the simple steps you can start today. Before I tell you what's really going on, I want you to know something. If you've ever been told, "That's just aging," I want you to hear this clearly. Chronically cold feet are not a normal part of aging. Here's what's actually happening inside your body when your feet are always cold. Your feet are the farthest point from your heart. They're literally at the end of the blood highway. And when that highway starts to narrow, when circulation slows, your feet are the first place to feel it. This narrowing has a name: peripheral artery disease, or PAD. And according to the American Heart Association, PAD affects 1 in every 5 adults over 70. But it's not just PAD. Cold feet can also signal diabetic neuropathy, nerve damage from blood sugar problems. It can signal Raynaud's phenomenon, where blood vessels overreact to cold or stress. It can signal hypothyroidism, where your thyroid quietly shuts down your circulation. And it can even signal early heart disease. The very same plaques that clog your coronary arteries can be clogging the arteries to your feet. Now here's where it gets serious. And I want you to stay with me, because this next part is what most doctors just don't have time to explain. When your feet are chronically cold, something else is happening that most people never connect. Poor circulation doesn't just make your feet feel cold. It starves the nerves in your feet of oxygen. And when those nerves are oxygen deprived long enough, they begin to malfunction. You lose what doctors call proprioception, your body's ability to know where your feet are in space. Let me say that more simply. When you take a step, your brain normally gets thousands of tiny signals from your feet, telling it exactly where you are, how to balance, how to adjust. Poor circulation slowly silences those signals. And here's what that means for you. The CDC reports that every year, 3 million older adults are treated in emergency departments for fall injuries. Falls are the #1 cause of injury death in adults over 65. And one fall, just one, can mean a hip fracture, a hospital stay, months in rehabilitation, or worse, permanent loss of the ability to live alone, drive, or take care of yourself. I've had patients in their 70s, active, sharp, completely independent. And one fall changed everything. Cold feet are not just uncomfortable. They are your body's early warning system, screaming at you to pay attention before the fall happens. And here's where it gets even more surprising, because what you do every single morning might be making this worse. I want you to think about your morning routine. You wake up, your feet hit the cold floor, and maybe you shuffle to the kitchen. That shuffle, that first 10 minutes of your morning, is one of the most important circulation windows of your entire day. And most people waste it completely. Here's the hidden truth most doctors won't take the time to tell you. When you sleep, your circulation naturally slows. Your blood pools, your blood pressure dips, and when you wake up, Your cardiovascular system is still warming up, like a car engine on a cold morning. If you immediately sit down at the kitchen table with a hot cup of coffee and don't move for 45 minutes, and then go sit in a recliner, you've just allowed that pooled, sluggish blood to stay stagnant. For seniors with already compromised circulation, that's like asking a river to flow when there's a dam in the way. But the good news, and this is where I love being able to share this with you, there's a 5-minute morning sequence that can make a remarkable difference. And we're going to get to that. First, let me show you the other hidden driver that almost nobody talks about. If you have chronically cold feet, there's a real chance your body is missing something specific. And no, I'm not talking about wool socks. I'm talking about nutrients that are so foundational to circulation that their deficiency can literally constrict your blood vessels. Number 1, magnesium. Magnesium is required for over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including the relaxation of blood vessel walls. Without enough magnesium, your vessels stay tighter than they should. Blood flow suffers. Feet get cold. Studies show that up to 75% of Americans are deficient in magnesium. And the older we get, the harder it is to absorb from food alone. Number 2, vitamin B12. B12 is essential for healthy nerve function, including the nerves in your feet. B12 deficiency is alarmingly common in seniors, especially those taking metformin or proton pump inhibitors. And here's something your doctor may not have mentioned. A standard blood panel can miss a functional B12 deficiency. Your levels can look normal and still be too low for your nerves to work properly. Number 3, omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s reduce inflammation in blood vessel walls. Inflammation is one of the leading drivers of arterial narrowing. Without enough omega-3s, that narrowing accelerates. These aren't fringe supplements. These are evidence-based nutrients with decades of research behind them. And simply addressing a deficiency, under your doctor's guidance, can make a noticeable difference in how your feet feel. All right, you now know more about your cold feet than most people who've had the symptom for years. Let me give you the practical steps, the ones I would tell my own family. Step 1, the morning activation sequence. When you wake up, before you stand, while you're still in bed, do ankle circles, 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. Then flex and point your feet 10 times. This wakes up the circulation in your lower legs before you put weight on them. Then, after you stand, do not sit down for at least 15 minutes. Take a slow walk around your home. This morning movement is one of the most powerful circulation activators available to you. And it is completely free. Step 2, the elevation habit. At least twice a day, elevate your feet above your heart for 15 to 20 minutes. This uses gravity to help blood return to your core, reduces pooling, and gives your circulation a reset. A recliner works perfectly. Step 3, the warmth method, done right. Many seniors try to warm cold feet with direct heat. A heating pad, hot water. As a physician, I have to caution you. If you have diabetic neuropathy or significant PAD, you may not be able to feel if something is too hot. Burns are a serious risk. Instead, warm the room. Wear thermal socks. Use a warm foot bath at a safe, tested temperature. And always check your feet daily for any sores, redness, or cuts that you might not be able to feel. Step 4, get the right blood work. Ask your doctor specifically for a fasting glucose and HbA1c to check for diabetes, a thyroid panel, a B12 level, a magnesium level, and an ABI, ankle brachial index, which is a simple, non-invasive test that checks for peripheral artery disease. Many doctors won't order these unless you ask. This is your appointment. You have every right to ask. Step 5. Move every hour. If you sit for long periods, set a timer. Every 60 minutes, stand and walk for just 2 to 3 minutes. This simple habit can dramatically improve circulation throughout the day. Blood is not meant to sit still, and neither are you. Cold feet are not something to ignore. They are not just aging. They are your body, incredibly smart, incredibly resilient, trying to get your attention before something more serious happens. The truth most doctors don't have time to tell you is this: the earlier you catch circulation problems, the more options you have. The more you can do, the better your outcome. You just took a real step today by watching this video. You now know what to look for, what to ask, and what to do. If this was helpful to you, and I hope it was, please subscribe to this channel. Every week, I bring you doctor-led health education designed specifically for adults over 60. Because you deserve answers, not just prescriptions. And if someone you love has been complaining about cold feet, please share this with them. It might be the most important thing you share with them this year. I'll see you in the next video. Take good care of yourself, because you absolutely deserve to.